probably what it was.
Oh, it looks like it started streaming. How about that?
Weird, eh? Good thing I'm good at computers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. Close that. All right, and just let me check that we actually are live streaming on the YouTubes.
Check it. 1, 2.
Well, it says we are, but we'll see if it's true in a second. What's my name again? /
Slim Shady. Slim Shady.
Oh. YouTube.com. Your channel. Well, it says I'm live. Let's see if it's
live.
Is it true?
Nothing there though. How does that delay? That's a long delay.
Well, no, I'm still on the
Slim Shady. Oh, you still have this thing?
Oh. Yes, sir. There we go. Yeah. We can see ourselves pop up there any second now. Any second now. Any second now. I said any second now. Poof. What is happening?
That's a long delay.
45-minute delay. What's going on here, man?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. So just give me a sec here. I'm trying to see something.
That's a long delay. It's about a minute, I think. 30 seconds.
Pop up there any second now. Any second now. All right. All the news is new and improved by the U.S. Army.
Hi, everybody. First of all, June is Filipino Heritage Month. Ultra Month. So, mabuhay. There you go. I had to get that out for Jane.
Mabuhay.
There, Jane, I said it. There, I said it. You stop yelling at me now.
Wow. What microphone are you using right now?
Why am I? What's happening? I'm using the Razer one. Do I need to switch?
No, it just not. Let me see if it's coming that way on the stream.
Let me make sure actually which microphone I'm using. So, mabuhay. There you go. I had to get that out for Jane.
Mabuhay.
There, Jane, I said it. There, I said it. You stop yelling at me now.
It's not bad. Okay.
The Razer one. It's the normal one.
Okay, cool. It just it's
glitchy. It's glitchy.
It's clipping on my headphones, but it's not clipping on the stream, so that's fine.
I pop in my peas, man.
No, it's just clipping.
All right. Which one am I looking at here? I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the live feed. Which I don't want.
Here we go. There you go.
Okay, is that?
There you go.
Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, good. Now we're on. Oh yeah, okay. This is a way different preview. You got like a real preview going. I've never seen a real preview before. It's cool.
That's right.
All right. Where were we again? Whoa! You're huge. You're huge.
He said. All right.
Yeah. I know. So that set you up. That's like
all right. That's a gimme.
It's like that was yeah. Count it.
Oh man. Oh geez, I gotta do it again.
What's that? Oh, the clip. That's clipper.
That'd be crazy. Okay, there we go.
Crazy.
All right. So where were we?
I have no idea. Where were we? I think we finished 3, I think, because that was my plan. There was 12 of them, and I think we'd finished 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're on number 4, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And we may not be able to get more complicated. So the goal of getting 3 done in a session may be a little Oh
ambitious.
yes. Speaking of that, I was looking at head shavers myself. There
Look at
was
this.
one, the Diablo, $199,
Wow.
but it's got like a thing that's like a cap. I don't think it goes on your whole head and you press the button, but that would be great.
Oh no,
Just
it's
just
cool.
just the whole thing, and you press a button and then it shaves your head.
I gave Archer a haircut, and he put a hat on right away, but it actually looked really good with the same clippers I use. But I still want new clippers because they're like $40 clippers that are 10 years old. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's I've been researching that, and I've had a few comments like that where, oh, I don't buy clippers, they only last 3 months. It's like, well, if you buy $30 clippers, that's what's gonna happen.
well, yeah, exactly.
If you buy professional clippers that are professional or even
Well, yeah. How much is a
even
hairdresser's clipper? It's probably $300, I imagine.
probably, yeah, probably like that, yeah. The walls. All right, let's get it. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, as Cuomo says. Oh, they finally turned off my CNN, and I'm in no hurry to turn it back on because I'm in a much better mood without CNN and Fox and CNBC and all that crap.
Yeah, I back before the 2020 election, I was all over American politics,
Yeah,
and since the election, I just don't follow it anymore. But unfortunately, because of all the algorithms, TikTok and Facebook and everything just sends stuff after me, sends news stories after me constantly, and I don't care.
yeah, that's kind of the same thing as me. I'm like, okay, I don't think I could have flew blind before Biden got in because I would have been just too scared of like what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Unpredictable was
Yeah, there's a lot less anxiety in the
yeah,
world
right,
right
yeah,
now, which is a weird thing to say during global pandemic. That's not
yeah, yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Uh,
they're being what was the guy said? They were talking about the day I knew it was going to be okay was after Biden got elected, and they said, yeah, we don't have enough. We have a shortage right now. And
yeah,
just the fact that somebody was telling them the truth, they're like, "Oh, we're going to be okay now."
yeah, and the fact that nobody's worshiping a public servant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just imagine if Elvis was still alive.
Yeah,
Anyway, and that's the other one. Actually, I've had this thing for a long time. Just because you can play music and act doesn't mean that you have good ideas and can carry them out. Just saying.
yeah, exactly.
Ah,
Exactement.
all right. Let's get into it.
Right, let's get into this. I'm not sure where we were. I'm gonna try this.
So that's
Is there a time? I think there's a time code in
too
the
high.
description.
6. Okay.
We
You
Yay.
finish this one.
yeah, I know.
And now we're just going to use this little rule that we had.
She's
I don't
playing.
think
She's
she didn't
making.
do rock paper scissors.
I know.
So now when we're bored, we can play this guessing game. Woohoo!
Oh, I can't hear her again.
How do we do that again? Hang on, I gotta look in the Discord. Here.
I do see 3 things. Oh, maybe I gotta watch the live one.
Yeah, I think you have to watch the live one, but I might have to share my audio on that one.
Yeah,
No, maybe I think you just have to have the live one. Try try opening the live one,
Yeah,
my
got it.
live
So that's
stream.
why we can't actually have that same
No,
thing.
still nothing.
Instead,
Okay,
So
hold
there was
on.
one more thing you did.
Let me click on this. Um,
Oh, yeah, mom was happy that mom was watching last time. She was happy we're working together.
Oh, that's good.
So we got a viewer.
Yeah, yeah. Tell her to comment next time.
Yeah, comment for the algorithm.
Yeah, you don't have to be quiet. You know. Hang on here. Output device. Speakers, Realtek audio. Well, that's for me. I forget how to do it.
Don't worry about it. Just keep going. I can figure it out. I can see the code. Just as long as you can hear it. I don't really need to hear it.
Let me look here. I just want to this. Oh yeah. That back. Okay, so
Just go. Just play it. It's fine. I'll read lips.
but hold on. I'm just gonna look.
Okay.
I just wanted to see because I know it's possible.
We did it last week. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We just forgot to. That's the problem, right? We don't take notes. Should actually. That's probably a thing.
You have to turn off screen share first and then enable sound mode on the application window, then share now button audio on Discord. So I might have to unshare it to reshare it. Hold on. I will stop streaming. Stop streaming. Okay, or not.
My head's all weird.
You're telling me.
Trying to do it's hard. Peter's laugh is hard to do at times.
All right. It's fine, but let me share screen 1. Sound may not be available when sharing a screen on your device. Weird.
Bubbling. Oh, I can hear something now.
Yeah. Okay, you're back. I'll play.
But I can sound again. No, I can't hear it. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what I did.
So this means
Don't worry about it.
low does equal high. Otherwise, our guess is
As long as you can hear it, it's fine. I can
so
read.
let's say low.
I know
Because
I've done enough code. I
could
can
also
follow
be
along.
high because low equal to high.
Probably better anyway. I'm already subscribed. Stop asking me.
Okay, so rock,
Rock.
paper,
So the
scissors.
next beginner project idea is rock,
Skizzers.
paper, scissors. This
Oh,
one's
she's got a
super
kick-ass
simple,
thing
but
in
it's
the
a
back
step
there.
up from the previous one. Here, we're going to be using random. So we definitely want to import random. And we're going to be
All right. It's all new.
All new.
What'd she call it? Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Python. I want to save it as a Python file. The hell do you think I'm doing here?
Yeah, it's part of why I don't like this thing, but it doesn't matter.
Go file, new Python file. That's the easiest.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. That's the easiest. That's correct.
All right. Now she's doing import random.
Random. We learned about random.
We did.
And we learned about ultra random.
be using a function. So basically, we want some user input, right? Because we want to play against the computer. So
Do you know what that's doing?
Let's use R.
Sure.
The def play thingy?
It's calling a function, isn't it?
You're defining a function.
Defining it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
R for rock. Oh, that's weird. I did not press enter there, or I must have, obviously. You did that, then this. R for rock. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. What's my error? What's my error?
Too many indents.
Unused.
You just made a function that's not used yet. That's all. It's nothing. Don't worry about it until you're done.
For paper, or S for scissors.
Okay.
And then the
All right. I'm just going to follow along as I'm going.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best plan. Absolutely.
P, Y, P, no, This is this is one thing I don't like. This, and I can see why people don't like like abandoned pie chart because it's filling in things for me. I don't want it to.
You can also turn it off.
Yeah,
Like you can go into the settings and turn those helpers off, but most people just abandon it, go to a different one.
okay, so we get rid of that. Oops. Yeah, I don't
That'll be
need
part
to.
that'll be part of your evolution. You'll be fuck. So I mean, F pie charm.
F the pie charm, but not in a good way. Yeah, it looks fine now. Computer.
What's going on there? Oh, you have a quote that you don't need at the end of the rock on line number 4.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
And now we're going to do random.
Some paper and some scissors.
We have our 3 different choices: R, P, and S. So now the computer is going to
So
come
equal,
on, that was a good joke.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I said, can you smell what the rock is cooking? Some paper and some scissors.
That's right.
It wasn't good.
Because rock beats paper and scissors. I get it. Spock. Rock, paper, lizard, Spock.
Yeah, rock, paper. That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
We should write it. You should refactor it and tell her when you're done that you really appreciated. Oh, I'm gonna shut up now. She's talking.
Oh, sorry. I really appreciate it, but
I'm gonna really appreciate it. I really appreciate this thing, but I didn't like rock, paper, scissors, so I rewrote it as rock, paper, lizard, Spock.
Rock, paper, lizard, Spock. All right.
Oh, there's like 2 people that get that.
Oh, I'm sure there's more than that.
So the first rule is if the user and the computer have both the same choice, then it's a tie.
Oh, that makes sense.
In this game, we know that rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock. So let's define a helper function is win to see who wins. And here I'm going to say player versus opponent. And this will return true if the player wins. And now we're just going to use this little rule that we had.
Okay, so hold on. Whoa. Where'd all these letters come from?
So
she had them in her clipboard.
Oh, they're in her note. Okay.
That's a trick when you're doing these things, is you have some of these things in a off-screen clipboard.
Gotcha.
That's the wrong indentation.
Oh, I see. So that actually should be further back.
Yeah.
That
one's out. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, correct.
Okay, so if player opponent, you gotta add a colon. That's a note. That's a note. If
I wouldn't worry about writing the notes too much.
Is rock, and the opponent is scissors, or if the player is scissors and the opponent paper, or
this lady's name again?
Now we have 3 conditions, right?
Kylie Ling.
Or the player
Heidi
is
Kylie.
Kylie, code along with Kylie.
Kylie Ling. I think that's her name, if I remember right. I gave her credit in the description, so that's what I just read. I just want to catch up anyway. Opponent equals S. Or player is exactly equal to S, and opponent exactly equal. Come on. To P.
That's a P, yeah. And then the
backslash.
thing at the end is a new line. That's like carry the. That's like a trick to. You should probably set it, but that's so you don't have to make a one-line thing too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably set it though.
Exactly. Go to
paper and the opponent is rock. Then we know that
Type
the
like
player
she
has
can type
won,
fast.
so we're going to return true. So now we're going to ask up here
Oops.
if the user has won. So is win user or computer? So the computer is the opponent.
and then if it what?
She's putting that above. She's like she made some notes for herself to go back.
So that's here, right?
Yeah.
If is underscore win user computer
Yeah.
colon
Yeah.
nobody well I must have
There's one thing.
oh wait, I missed something.
Oh yeah, return from a function. Yeah.
Here.
Uh,
Then return.
so line 8.
You
You
won.
need to indent
Actually, we're going to return.
Which line?
8. If you look at her line 8, then look at your line 8.
So weird. It's doing that last time too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, there it goes. That's better. Okay. If when
And then that's correct.
then
Return you won. Woohoo! Yeah, that all looks good. Is that just spelling errors that it's complaining about?
just hold on. If user is exactly equal to computer, return
Tie.
it's
No, you don't need a because that's in single quotes. You
those hers. Oh, but hold on.
And then
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so it has to have one of these.
one of those that is called an escaping character.
The escaping character, and then here return.
Yeah, that's just to get out
otherwise, we're just going to
of
return
the
if we
function.
lost. Because if the computer won, then we lost.
This is the computer one.
You lose.
You lost. Well, for doing punctuation.
Oh yeah, she missed one.
Lost. Here, you'll notice that I don't have an if statement before this last return.
I did
And
notice
the
that.
reason for that is because if you've already passed these two cases, and after each of these cases, the function ends right here.
What's that?
Or
That
in
there's
this
two
case,
if thens?
If you won,
Um,
then
it's just saying that the function ends right here.
Yeah.
If it goes through here, it ends right there if this is true,
Yeah.
and then it ends right here
Yeah.
if this is true. And the only way it will run this is if it gets past these two.
Correct. So that's built-in logic. That's
Yeah.
built-in logic of the way that your if statements are
Yes, sir.
put together. Yeah, cool.
Yes, sir. All right.
It's kind of good. It's kind of good not hearing what she's talking about actually.
that we
'cause
can
I
ever reach this line
make it up.
is if we didn't go through any of these, which is the same. It just saves you an extra line of code instead of saying else, or instead of saying
else, or instead of saying if is when computer user.
Because the only way we get
Yeah,
to this line
yeah.
is if this is true. So we don't even need that line.
Yeah. It's just that. Yeah,
Here
it
we're
makes
gonna
sense.
print play.
That's good structure.
And here I'm actually gonna
It's a
add
good.
line.
So she's just adding a line right there.
Yeah, the new line for formatting.
And say, what's your choice?
She's going, what's your choice?
Now let's see what this looks like.
Just going now, we'll see what this looks like. All right. So What do we got here? Let's look at this first. 2 errors. Highlight all problems. Okay.
It's playing your old one. It's not playing your. That's playing your main. That's not playing your rock paper scissors. You
Yeah.
should close your main one. Change it. Change that thing on the top there. The Python
Oh
thing
yeah.
in your Python.
Yeah.
You need to
Well, I have to save it, I think. Right?
Yeah. Already.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it's just the way that it's the way that you've created this project. You almost have can I don't know PyCharm to get you out of here, but you need like you need to close that project, the main project, and copy and paste this into like a single file project or something. So do new project, and then you don't need any, might as well use this stuff. You don't need any of this stuff to do what you're doing, but next week we'll get you on Visual Studio Code because it's just a waste of time.
All right. Yeah, I won't be saving any of this. It's fine.
Yeah, because this is for like making a big Python function program with a virtual environment. You're just writing scripts. So you can just save the file in text and then go to command line and go Python and then the file, and then that's it. That's all you need to do. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It only takes a couple minutes to do this. It's just overkill.
Yeah, and every time you make a new project on this, it doesn't make any sense.
It's creating you a virtual environment.
Okay, line 17.
Yeah, so line 17. What's on her code? I can't see the difference. So, and opponent not equal.
Oh, colon.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Now what's missing? Import random, def play, blah blah, user equals input. Well, I gotta get a little further. Oh man, what is going on here?
Hang on.
What's your choice?
Oh, okay.
Come on now. Oh, there we go. Where is my? There she is. That's what I want.
Is it an indent thing?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Input random. Def play. Because usually it gives you an indication. Or weak warnings.
Yeah, you got one error though.
Unresolved reference. 17. That could be.
No, it was indented, right? Needs to be indented like that, yeah.
Oh, there's 3 P's in opponent. That could be.
That could be what it is, yeah.
That's one of them. That took that error. 4 weak wordings. So, line 3 expected blank lines.
Yeah, that's fine. Not a big deal.
PEP 3 or 2 blank lines found 1, 14.
Yeah, that's just that's like a linter thing. You want 2 lines between your functions.
Continuation line with same indent as next logical line.
Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter. So, and what's that? What's the last one? White space before something 17. Yeah. So, yeah, little stuff like that. People freak out over. So I think you're not calling that function. So I think that's what you should be getting. If you watch what she does, that's probably what she gets. Because you're not calling the function anymore.
Here, you'll notice that I don't have an if statement before this last return.
Right.
And the reason for that
You've made
is
two
because
functions, but you're
if
not
you've
calling
already
the
passed
function.
these two cases,
anyway.
and after each of these cases, the function ends right here. Or in this case, if you won, then it ends right here. The only way that we can ever reach this line is if we didn't go through any of these, which is the same. It just saves you an extra line of code. Instead of saying else, or instead of saying if is when computer, user. Because the only way we get to this line is if this is true. So we don't even need that line. So here we're going to print play.
Oh, that's what you don't have at the bottom there. The print play. You see it?
Yeah, I didn't exactly see how she did it though. It's really quick.
You just go print play and then
Or
call in the
if
function.
the player
Print play and then the
is
function.
scissors and the opponent paper. Or
I don't
now
know
we have
what
three
she did. You have to
conditions,
watch it and pause it.
or the player is
I
paper
think it's just
and the opponent
straight
is
up
rock.
print,
Then
though.
we know that the player has won. So we're going to return true. So now we're going to ask up here if the user has won. So is when
And I think it's right at the
so the computer is the opponent
left
and
margin.
the user is the player. Then return you won. Actually, we're going to return it's a tie up here. And then otherwise, we're just going to return you lost. Because if the computer won, then we lost.
Yeah.
Here, you'll notice that I don't have an if statement before this last return. And the reason for that is because if you've already passed these two cases, and after each of these cases, the function ends right here. Or in this case, if you won, then it ends right here. The only way that we can ever reach this line is if we didn't go through any of these, which is the same. It just saves you an extra line of code. Instead of saying else, or instead of saying if is when computer, user. Because the only way we get to this line is if this is true. So we don't even need that line. So here we're going to print play.
Yeah, there you go. Just print and then right at the left margin, you just gotta dedent that. That's all.
Was it like this? Print play like this?
No, it's so what she's doing there. She's so go. It's print and
now we're
then
just going to use this little
the
tool that we
play
had.
function inside of the
So
parentheses
if
for the print,
player
like that
is
one.
wrong
Yeah, that like that. But
and the
back up.
opponent
Get rid of the
is
space. Yeah, that one.
scissors,
Yeah.
Or if
There.
the player
So what she's doing is she's calling the
scissors and
function
the
with the
opponent
print function, so
paper.
it will
There we
print
go.
the output.
Or
Yeah.
so now
So
Yeah.
now I got what's your choice? R for rock, P for paper, or S for scissors. So
Lizard.
I'm gonna pick lizard. I lost.
What the heck? So you gotta. How do you know who's the choices? Oh, you gotta. So if you want to know, if you want to cheat, you do a print computer,
Yeah.
right? Because line 5 is your computer random choice. So
Yeah.
oh, you got tie that time.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good. That's a good example of the just logic, top-down logic. How because I've made way worse convoluted if-thens to do stuff like this.
Yay!
All right, woohoo! One down.
All right.
You good with that one?
Yeah, I'm good with that one. That's pretty
now
cool.
we
Okay,
have
can we
right.
can we take
Or the
2
player
minutes and change you to
is
Visual
paper
Studio Code because
and the
that's just way easier.
Sure.
And as soon as you have Visual Studio Code, I almost guarantee the only time you'll use PyCharm is to uninstall it.
Oh, no, it doesn't look like I have it.
It only takes a minute. It's Visual Studio Code. There's Visual Studio, which is like the big one, and
So it's this one here, right?
yeah, this one, yeah, this one. It's very small. Pretty much everybody everybody I work with has gone to this one. Open source on Mac, open source on Windows, open source on Linux. Even though it's a Windows product, it's very cool. Or because it's a Windows product, it's very cool.
Yeah.
It's installing somewhere.
I'm just installing it right now. Just looking. It's
Yeah.
on the other screen.
Okay, yeah. That's what I figured. There's a little trick in here too. I'll tell you why you'll like this a lot better.
All right. Cool. Right. Finish. All right. Here we are.
Okay, so what's this one? Subsystem. Yeah, you might as well install that thing for the Linux. The one on the bottom right there, where it says install. It's noticed that you have the Linux subsystem. So just install that. Don't worry about that now. It's installed. Go back to the folder one on the top. No, go to the folder, the top left icon above the search icon. Yeah, that one. No, the one that looks like two files right below that one. That one, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was. It looks like a copy icon.
I don't know what that icon is, but it's open. Click on open folder. That's how you get back to your files. Do you have a projects folder?
Sure.
Or a Python folder or anything? Yeah, make a Python folder in here.
Weird, because I could swear like.
Probably in your documents.
No, I had something on my. Here it is, coding.
Oh yeah, there you go. Python, yeah. Okay, so select that folder. That's it. So that's good. Yeah, there you go. So now right click on there. And then go new file. I don't know. You probably want to find out what she's calling this file, but
rock. Then we know that the player has won.
name the
So
file
we're
once we
return.
find out what we're doing.
So now we're gonna ask up here if the user has won. So is win.
And this isn't the cool part yet. The cool part's
so
after
the
this
computer is
part.
the opponent and the user is the player. Then return you won. Actually, we're gonna return it's a tie up here. And then otherwise, we're just gonna return you lost. Because if the computer won, then we lost. Here, you'll notice that I don't have an if statement before this last return. And the reason for that is because if you've already passed these two cases, and after each of these cases, the function ends right here. Or in this case, if you won, then it ends right here. The only way entire list of words that I just copy and paste.
Well,
and I
what
can
the heck
assign
she
it
do?
to the
I don't know.
Scroll down a little bit. There's this rock, P for paper, S for scissors.
What's she doing
I
now?
think I'm gonna go with
Did she run it a bunch of times?
Oh, I lost. Let's play again. Rock. I won!
Hangman.
Hangman.
All right.
Hangman. Okay, so yeah. File.
Oh.
Should be able to rename it. But yeah, new file from there should work. Actually, go to save it, and then that's when you can rename it. Go back. Yeah, put it in the Oh, is that the same folder? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hangman.py. Okay. Yes. Install this.
You want to install the recommended extensions for Python? Yeah.
Absolutely. Now go back to the file thingy, the clipboard thingy. That one. Yeah. Okay. So I can't see quite the top of your screen there. Can you? Yeah. There you go. Okay. So click on terminal. And then new terminal. So there you go. Now you just click OK to that crap. Reload the Windows. It probably installed something.
Cannot activate the Pylons extension because it depends on the Python extension, which is not loaded. Would you like to reload the window with the extension? Sure.
Yes. Yes, and that's one of the nice things that it does. It does a lot of stuff for you. Okay, so now when you write your program, like do on the Hangman, just for my purposes, do a print. Just do a print, and then brackets, and then quote.
What? Sorry, I can't. You just went wah, wah, like a duck. I can't hear you at all. What's going on? Did I just lose you? Super weird. I cannot hear you at all. I do not know what is happening. Look up. I still have network connection, so I don't know why that's doing that. Just stand by for a second. $500 megabits per second. I don't know what's going on. That's super weird, man. You're just frozen.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Oh, there you are. Hello, you're gonna leave and come back?
Yeah.
Okay, it came back. I don't know what.
Well, it came back. Now I don't have to do nothing.
Okay, yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's back. So what's going on? So you wanted me to print Hangman?
Yeah. Yeah, just print Hangman, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Valid syntax.
Oh yeah, you don't need the quote. It's not a function. You don't need or the colon. Yeah. So now go to the bottom there. Go to the bottom in the terminal. No, terminal. Go back to the terminal. Yeah, and go to the command line thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and type Python. Space hangman.py. Hangman.py. No, correct. There you go. So now that's how you run the programs.
Oh, that's cool. It's easy.
Yeah, so much easier than that PyCharm craziness. Okay, so now, yeah, Hangman, let's go. Scared done. You got music going? I can't hear music. Be super happy.
So the first thing
Is
that
that the same lady? What's going on?
I don't know. They weren't saying anything.
So I actually went on Stack Overflow and I found this very relevant question: how to pick a random English word from a list. And if you scroll down a little bit, there's this like JSON file that's linked. So
I think she does what I do. I see what that is. Oh yeah, okay, got it. It's a random
basically what this is it's
open source array of words from somewhere, right?
That
yeah,
yeah.
JSON list of random words you can use for Hangman.
This entire
yeah.
English words into a Python file, and I can assign it to the variable words, which we can use in our Hangman.
That's probably in the link in the description.
So now I can open a Hangman file, and I know that I want to be able to choose randomly from this word list.
Is that what she said? So you make a words.py. Oh, I got it.
And then
I see what she's doing.
I know that I want the word list that I just made, and I called my file words.py. So in my Hangman file, I'm going to say from words, which is words.py, import words. And that second words is just this.
Okay, so what she did is she went to I'm going to send you JSON list of random
Oh yeah, okay.
Let's see, where is it now?
Here's a JSON right in the center. Down a little bit. Down, more, down more. You scroll up a little bit. It's in the answers. It's not in the question. It's in the answers. There you go.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what she had. So,
boom. Select all of that, and you need another file, word. You need to make another file called words or word.py.
That's weird.
Uh,
Oh, I know why. Okay, that's fine. Oh,
yeah, it's fine. It'll still read it as a PY if you put the extension on.
okay. So, so now I've made a PY file called
Yeah.
words. Now I go back to Hangman where I did this, and now I go
Yeah.
import random
Yeah.
from words import.
I should put that on 2 lines.
I didn't.
That's the
That's
second
what
line.
that's what I meant to do, but it didn't. It didn't take from
Oh yeah.
words import. Oops. Import words.
Very
Yeah.
simple words.
Fuck
So
yeah.
now if
Oh,
I
I mean,
print out
nothing.
words in my Hangman file, I would be able
Very
to get that
excited about that. For some reason.
Oh,
Welcome to the beginner's
shit.
course on how
Whoops.
entire list of words that I
Okay, so then I go print words. That's weird.
Why keep hitting play? Oh, because that's what she's doing. Okay, so why?
No.
Oh, that's because you have the Python interpreter going. You don't need the Python interpreter going. You need the command line. Yeah, don't click on that start thing anymore.
Oh, that's what that is. So now I want to go.
Go back. Go back. No. No. You're in PowerShell now. Go back to the. I just click the X on the. Yeah, click that twice. Yeah, and now go terminal and new terminal again. Yeah. Oh, it was PowerShell. Okay, never mind. You were right. I was wrong. So if you just up arrow and do Python hangman.py. So you want to run everything from the command line.
Is that not where I am?
That is where you are, but don't click the button. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's not working.
Crap.
Ah,
Maybe this is one where you do need PyCharm.
scroll down a little bit, there's this like JSON
God
that's
damn it.
linked. So I'm just gonna click on that.
Cannot
And when I
import
open it,
word
there's
from
all of this text.
words.py.
And basically what this is it's just a
Oh, there's no
very
function. Did she
long
make a
list of
function?
words that we can use for
Or did she
Hangman.
just copy and paste everything into there?
So I can copy and paste this entire list of English words into a Python file, and I can assign
Yeah,
it
words
to
equal. See?
variable words,
That's what
which
you
we
didn't do.
can use in our Hangman game later.
Gotta do words
so
equal.
in here.
Yeah.
So what you do, like.
Words equal.
Oh, okay. Words equal.
So you're making a yeah. There you go. Space.
But
And
so I have
brackets. You need the square brackets as well.
I have to get rid of where it says data, like this stuff, because there's a curly
Oh yeah,
bracket.
get rid of that bit. Yeah, get rid of that data. Yeah, correct.
Okay, and then square bracket.
Yeah, and then space, and then there should be a closing square bracket, and then you should be good.
And then a closing curly bracket.
Get rid of that last bracket. Yeah, that should be good.
Okay, so now try that again. We'll call it.
Maybe just up arrow. Just up arrow. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right.
So there's a couple of tricks. I'm gonna tell you a couple of tricks. Up arrow on the command line does the last. They'll just cycle through the last commands.
So I'm going to import
And Control S
also
saves. Ride the Control S thing all the time. That just saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pun intended.
File, I'm gonna say from words, which is words.py.
That's good.
Words.
You just printed a JSON file.
Second words is
Nice.
just
Actually,
variable words.
you imported
So now if
a
I print
JSON
out
file
words
in Python and
my
printed it out.
Hangman file,
Nice.
I would be able to get that entire list of words that I just copied.
You have some idea what you're doing, which is good.
So
I
the
had
first
no idea
step
what it was.
in actually getting our computer to play Hangman with us is the computer has to figure out a word for us to guess. So we just got this entire list of words.
I think she just goes around to different parts of her apartment to make her apartment look bigger. It's like
But you'll
just like
notice
I do.
if you look through this word list that some of them actually have spaces and dashes in the middle of the word, which we can't exactly guess.
That's the stuff you just did, right?
Or
is she doing more stuff
so
now?
we actually have to keep choosing a word until we get a valid word that we can guess in Hangman.
No, what she's saying is
In order to do that,
you gotta
I'm
give the
gonna define
computer
function
a words to
called
guess.
get
So
Oh yeah, okay.
valid
so
word.
she's has to
And I'm
define
gonna
a
pass
function
it
get
along.
valid word. So it's not weird because this was just the test to show you how to
Yeah,
get the other
yeah.
one. So
Yeah.
now you've got to define it. So we're gonna define a function called get valid word from the words .py. Whoops, wrong
So the
button.
first thing I'm gonna do is assign.
Oh, we forgot to promote this one.
The word to
Yeah, that's right.
random.choice.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And
That'd be
what
why Mom was
random.choice
watching the
is,
last one.
it takes in a
Yeah.
list and it randomly chooses something from that list.
All right.
So I'm just gonna get a random word from this list, and I'm gonna make a while loop saying while
I was
dash
explaining
or
to Jane how
space
stupid marketing
in
is.
this word, keep
It's like-
choosing the word.
Like
So what this
everybody
while
knows
loop
that your
does is,
stream on
as long as
Sunday
it's
already. It's like,
Like, who's everybody?
yeah. It's everybody, and not everybody knows. And marketing is stupid because they hit you over the hammer and with commercials. There's a reason there's 9 of the same commercial on in an hour.
Or they play the same 5-second commercial back to back when I was in television?
Yeah. Because 9 impressions, it's probably even more now, but 9 impressions equaled 1.
Statement is true, it just keeps iterating back and forth until it's not true anymore. Which means that when it stops iterating, we'll get a word that doesn't have a space or a dash in it. And then finally, we're just going
Oh
to
yeah, she's on the wireless. She's on the headphones, on the
of which letters we've guessed,
noise canceling headphones. I can say anything I want.
Correctly guessed. We also
It's a
need
trap.
a way to keep track of what is a valid letter and what isn't.
Yeah.
So now we're going to set that up. I'm going to have word letters, a variable that saves all the letters in a word as a set. And this we'll use as a way of
Well, I haven't
keeping
sent
track
those
of what's
monitors
already
yet.
been guessed in the
Oh,
word.
it's okay.
And then I'm going to have an
Looks like you
alphabet.
need more
And basically, I'm just going to import
furniture, to be honest.
this already
and stuff,
predetermined list
like the-
of like
a
uppercase
desk setup
characters
kind of thing.
in the English dictionary.
Yeah, I kind of do.
And then
I'm looking
gonna
into
have an
desks
empty
and
set
stuff, but
called
I
newsletters, which
what I
will
really
use
need
in
is
order to
a
keep track of what the
organized
user has
house
guessed.
so I have a place to put
Alright,
everything
so
and
now
set
we're
it
gonna
up.
get some user input.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately for you and
what
me,
we can do is we can just
I
ask
think
for user
we would
input
have to
in
pay
Python
people
directly.
for that.
And if we run this in terminal, then the user can type in, a character.
Well, it's a little different for me because I also have
entirely
like
the word.
kids that
And then I'm gonna have
Oh,
an alphabet.
yeah.
I also have
And
kids that
basically,
I
I'm
need
just
to
gonna
consider
import,
that no matter where I go,
this
harass
already
me. Like I'm down
predetermined
here,
list of, like,
Yeah.
and last
uppercase
time,
characters in the English dictionary. And then
and last
I'm
time
gonna
I
use
move in
an
here, and
empty set
then
called use
they're
letters,
opening the
which
door
I
every
will
5
use in order
seconds.
to keep track of what the user has
Yeah, yeah.
guessed.
Hey,
Last
you in
time.
there? Should get
Alright,
like
so
one of
now
those
we're gonna get
new
some user
fridges that they
input.
have now. You seen that one? I think it's a Samsung or anyway. You knock on the outside of the fridge, and then it goes translucent.
Oh yeah, that's a
Turns
good idea.
Turns into a window, so you don't have to open it. You just knock on it.
So
Nice.
basically,
Wonder
what
how
we can
many
do is we
I
can
wonder
just
how many
ask for
thousands
user
of dollars
input
that
in
is.
Python directly.
I don't know.
More than any fridge I can afford.
Hank Green on TikTok says more expensive doesn't necessarily mean better.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Because also, like, if that thing stops working and breaks, how much does it cost to repair?
Well, yeah.
Does it
exactly.
does it keep your food refrigerated
And
as
if we run
as
this in
much?
terminal, then the
Yeah,
user
yeah.
can type in, a character.
Oops. Okay.
And
Okay, so what were we calling it? Control S. Nope.
Oh, Control C to get out of it. You just want to get out of it?
No, I just wanted to press save.
Oh yeah, it's
I press control. I guess
you're on the terminal though.
I had to be up here, that's why.
Yeah, correct. That's correct. So this is like two windows.
Oh wow, it actually, that's weird.
Working.
Can I just get rid of this by deleting it, or just what I have to
You
do?
can just
X?
go Control S and then you get out of the function. Or sorry, Control C. Stay in the terminal, go to Control C, and then it'll get Control C again, I think. Try exit. Exit. No, type out the word exit.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. Control Z plus return or exit with the things. I forget you're using PowerShell.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Python.
Up arrow works still.
Thing. Oh yeah, it's true.
And we can use that as input.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now she's just telling it. It's taking the input.
So
That's
we're
all
gonna
she's
save
showing you.
that as a letter, and I'm just gonna uppercase this because
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna do everything in
Yeah.
uppercase.
She's just showing you that it's taking that the input function is working. That's all she's showing.
Getting user input is after used letters. That's her note. So I'm gonna go here. User underscore letter equals input. Guess a letter. That's weird. Dot upper. No quote there.
Well, you're missing a quote. This one doesn't put the quotes in automatically for you. So and I think it's a single quote. Doesn't really matter, single or double, but I think she has singles there. I don't think it matters.
No, they just have to match.
Yeah. They do mean something. That is something.
Oh yeah, she does. She does have a double. They just have to match. That's all. I learned
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I learned that from the Cisco course. I can change
Right.
it.
Oh, that's fine. Just works. It
Whatever.
works. Who cares?
So here we go.
A lowercase a in Python is different than an uppercase a. So if you try to test equality between those two strings, it actually won't be equal. So I'm just gonna do everything in uppercase. And basically, if I'm gonna say, okay, if this is a valid character in the alphabet that I haven't used yet, then I'm
If user underscore letter in alphabet. Is that a dash? Oops, it's not an
Yeah.
equals.
Oh,
Use
it's a dash.
underscore letters.
I'm gonna add this to my used letters.
I'm going to add this to my used letter set.
And then, if the letter that I just guessed is in the word,
So what you say?
then
Use
I'm
letter
gonna
set.
remove that letter
Yes.
from
Yeah.
word letters. So every single time I guess correctly, then this word
Pretty
letters,
fancy.
which is keeping track of all the letters in a word, decreases in size. And then, if this user letter that the user just entered is in used letters, then that means that they've already used it before and it's an invalid guess. So I'm just going to print something saying you literally just guessed that word or that letter.
Pause.
You've already used that character.
Okay. So elif letter in used letters. Print, and you have to say it like this. Yeah, have already used that. You literally just used that letter.
Like
That's
were you
what-
not paying attention?
Character, I always do that. I always make that mistake. Too many H's. Please try again. Let's see.
Otherwise, that means that, they typed in something that's not in the alphabet and it's not in.
Was that?
And then else print
In the used letters that they've already guessed. So that just means that they've typed in a wrong character. And we're going to print an error message saying
I heard it
you
said
didn't
power
type
off.
in a valid character.
Okay, here we go.
Please try again. See, it does the same thing as yeah. Okay. I don't know if you have to do that every time or not.
Well, now it's weird because it says
Oh, you
hers
haven't saved it, number
her,
one,
hers changed to guess a letter and mine didn't.
because you haven't saved it.
Oh, right.
And you're gonna get an error here. Uh, 19. Or 20, sorry, 20. There's no colon. 1 sec.
Yeah.
And we can use that as input. So we're going to save that as a letter. And I'm just going to uppercase this because I'm just going to do everything in uppercase. A lowercase a in Python is different than an uppercase a. So if you try to test equality between those two strings, it actually won't be equal. So I'm just going to do everything in uppercase. And basically, if I'm gonna say, okay, if this is a valid character in the alphabet that I
Yeah, sorry,
haven't
line
used
20,
yet,
you need a
then I'm gonna
colon right
add this to
after
my
word
use
letters.
set. And then if the letter that I just guessed is in the word,
Yeah, there,
then
that
I'm
should
gonna
work.
remove that letter from word letters. So every single time I guess correctly, then this word letters, which is keeping track of all the letters in a word, decreases in size. And then if this user letter that the user just entered is in used letters, then that means that they've already used it before and it's an invalid guess. So I'm just going to print something saying you literally just guessed that word or that letter. Otherwise, that means that, they typed in something that's not in the alphabet and it's not in the used letters that they've already guessed. So that just means that they've typed in a wrong
I don't think you need to do that.
And we're going to print an error
Close
message
and reopen the shell all the
saying
time.
you didn't type in a valid character.
Well, I don't like the mess.
You can just do a clear.
So now that we can
CLR,
so
it's clear probably. It's
what
probably
we can
just
do
clear
is we can just
PowerShell.
ask for user input in Python directly. And if we run this in terminal, then the user can type in, a character and we can use that as input. So we're going to save that as a letter. And I'm just going to uppercase this because I'm just going to do everything in uppercase. A lowercase a
Actually, I'll
in
find out
Python
what
is
it is.
different than an uppercase a.
I
So
don't
if
know
you try to
PowerShell that well.
test equality between those two strings, it actually won't be equal. So I'm just going to do everything in uppercase. And basically, if I'm gonna say, okay, if this is a valid character in the alphabet that I haven't used yet, then I'm gonna add this to my used letters set. And then if the letter that I just guessed is in the word, then I'm going to remove that letter from word letters. So every single time I guess correctly, then this word letters, which is keeping track of all the letters in a word, decreases in size. And then if this user letter that the user just entered is in used letters, then that means that they've already used it before and it's an invalid guess. So I'm just going to print something saying you literally just guessed that word or that letter. Otherwise, that means that, they typed in something that's not in the alphabet and it's not in the used letters that they've already guessed. So that just means that they've typed in a wrong character. And we're going to print an error message saying you didn't type in a valid character.
It looks pretty accurate, so I'm not sure what's going on.
What's happening?
Well, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working because it keeps saying type something.
Yeah, type something
instead of guess a letter. Did she remove type something?
You have type something as your input there.
No, I know,
29.
I know, but she has. I didn't see her remove that though. That's the thing.
Hmm.
I don't know if you're supposed to remove it or not. That's the thing.
What's it say when you run the command? Pick a letter?
It says type something right
Oh,
here,
yeah, okay. Yeah.
which is what hers said initially.
So the
Yeah.
first thing we have to do is if the user has the letter in word letters, then you want to remove this. So we're just okay, if this is already
See,
if
it's
this
down
is a
here
valid
already.
character in the
She hasn't
function
removed it.
that I
Yeah.
haven't used yet, then I'm going to add this to my used letters.
Maybe you're
then.
supposed to just put a letter in.
And then if the letter that I
Well,
just guessed
her code is saying
in
guess a letter,
word,
so it should be the same as hers.
then I'm going to remove that letter from word letters. So every single
Where
time
does it say
I
guess a letter? When she
correctly,
runs it?
then this
Yes.
word letters, which is keeping
It
track
says
of all the
Oh,
guess
yeah,
letters
use letter
in a
equals
word,
guess a letter.
decreases in size.
Oh, yeah,
And then
okay. So she's printing the user
letter
input.
that
She
the
probably
user just
changed,
entered is in used
probably
letters,
changed the call.
then that means that they've already used it before and it's an invalid guess. So I'm just going to print something saying you literally just guessed that word or that letter. Otherwise, that means that they typed in something that's not in the
If I
alphabet
recall,
and it's not in the newsletters that they've already guessed. So that just means that they've typed in a wrong character, and we're gonna print an error message saying you didn't type in a valid character.
See, that's what it says. Guess a letter. It doesn't say type something, but she didn't remove the bottom, unless she
Yeah.
removed it without.
Okay,
What?
so in the bottom of in the description, I think she had a link to each one of these project codes. So, number one, is there a link to download or no? Yeah, there it is. The hangman code. So you can look at the hangman PY and see. No, go back. You clicked on, go back.
Well, I clicked on GitHub. This is the Hangman code. That's what I'm looking at.
Can you go back? Click the back arrow once.
Why?
Now click on the hangman.py file, not on the thing to the right of it. You clicked on a GitHub commit. That's the description of a GitHub commit. Go to the left. Yeah, there you go.
That's exactly what I clicked. I don't know what you're talking about. That's what I was on.
Okay, go back again. No, it's not. Go back again. There are two things that you can click on that. It looks like it's the same thing because of the UI, but there's a hangman.py that's a click on, and then there's the last commit, which is the one in the description field, which is to the right of it. So they're not exactly the same thing. One is to see a commit, and one is to see the actual file. Okay, so go to this is the completed one. So if you want cheat, you can just copy and paste it. But we're looking for.
I just wanted to see if she got rid of that. Type something at the bottom.
Yeah, she does, because what she does is she calls that user input from a function eventually.
Well, eventually it looks like it gets graphics. So
Yeah. Let's just keep going then.
looks
like longer.
Well, we're already 10 minutes over, Scott, so we can continue this next week if you want.
Next week?
Yeah, okay. We can continue this. I'll just save this, and then we can look at this. But that's cool that it has this stuff here.
Yeah. So remember the Git. So okay. So you remember the GitHub parable?
Yeah.
Stuff?
I clicked on this one. This is what you're talking about. So
correct. Well, I'll teach. This is a good learning opportunity to end on here. So look on this one. See how it says unified and split.
Here, yeah.
Yeah. So click on split. That probably makes more sense than the unified one, because one is a previous commit to the other one.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right. But if you do the unified one, then it shows you them all in the same file. So the green is stuff that she added, and then the unified, you can see any green is added, any red is stuff that's taken away.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So like here.
Yeah. So if you go into actually if you pull up yours, pull up your repo.
Uh,
There you go. There's a weird interface though. I've never really noticed that because you think the one line, because it's highlighted, is what you click on. I just go to the CA Mugford. I'll show you yours on the GitHub. Did I lose you? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. I'm just looking for mine.
Oh, you look, huh? Oh, you look. Oh, yeah. Okay, got it.
I just didn't want to do it on screen
Yeah, got it.
because I wasn't sure if it was going to log in or not.
Got it. So now go to. Oh, this doesn't really show it because you only got the one file in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, it does do it. Click on update README. You just went over it. Update README in the middle. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, so there's the unified ones, and there. So there's the original one that you had, and there's the stuff that changed. So that's it. That's what we'll end with.
Cool.
But that's very. This was probably the most important thing of anything because you need to be able to
Nice.
go through people's code and see changes and stuff.
Awesome. All right. Well, on that happy note, I think we'll end the stream and we'll get back to Hangman next week, and we'll hang a guy up by his neck. And
Yeah, this is not culturally appropriate anymore. You
Nope.
have to change it.
he'll be dead by daylight.
Oh yeah,
Come see
and
my
then
stream.
that's a game I can play on Twitch. Hangman.
Yeah.
I don't get
Noise.
simulator sickness from Hangman.
Noise.
All right.
All right.
You want to stop the stream and
Yeah, I'm
go, or
gonna
you
stop the
need to go?
stream. No, I don't need to go quite yet. We can chat and
Okay.
debrief a bit if you want. Okay, peace out, internet. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in.